There are machines, and then there are legends born in wind tunnels, forged on racetracks, and built with a singular purpose: to dominate. The Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R doesn't whisper its name into the halls of motorcycling history, it carves it into the asphalt with the fury of a screaming inline-4. From the first twist of the throttle, this beast doesn't ask if you're ready, it demands it. If you're looking for a casual ride to the grocery store, keep walking. But if your veins burn with premium octane and your heartbeat syncs with the rev counter, then welcome to the theater of speed. This is the Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R, and it's anything but ordinary. Everything about this machine screams intent. The look is aggressive. Razor-sharp lines, winglets built into the front cowl, and a face that glares at the horizon like it's prey. It's not a design to please, it's a design that intimidates. This is a bike born in the same pit garages where World Superbike Championships are decided, and it wears that DNA proudly. Its 998cc inline-4 engine is not just an engine, it's a war cry. Delivering over 200 horsepower without even engaging the ram air intake, this powerplant launches the ZX10R into hyperspace with a twist of the wrist. But don't let that raw number fool you, this is no wild, untamed stallion. This is surgical performance, precise power, and relentless acceleration packaged in a frame that feels like it was engineered by gods and tested by demons. The way the ZX10R handles is where the true magic unfolds. With a lightweight aluminum twin-spar frame, Showa balance-free forks, and an electronically controlled steering damper, this bike dances through corners like a predator stalking its apex. It doesn't flinch, it doesn't resist, it obeys. Every input you give is translated instantly into motion. Your thoughts become throttle, your will becomes lean angle. There's no middleman here, just you and a machine that feels more like an extension of your body than a tool in your garage. Now add to that the Kawasaki racing team developed electronics suite. This isn't just technology, it's your guardian angel in full leathers. With a 6-axis IMU feeding data into the SKTRC, Sport Kawasaki traction control, engine brake control, launch control, cornering management, and the ultra-smooth quickshifter, this bike doesn't just go fast, it makes you faster. Whether you're hammering down a straight or diving into a fast sweeper, it reads your behavior, the bike's attitude, and the environment, reacting in real time to keep everything composed, balanced, and devastatingly effective. And with electronic cruise control and ride modes, it's not just a track monster, it adapts to street life too, though frankly, every red light will feel like a prison. The TFT dash is crisp, modern, and beautifully designed. It gives you access to a world of data without being cluttered or overwhelming. You've got Bluetooth connectivity via radiology, so you can sync it with your phone, customize your settings, or log your ride. But let's be honest, you won't buy this bike to check notifications. You'll buy it to destroy time. And let's talk about price. The Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R is not the most expensive leader bike on the market, but it absolutely punches above its weight class. With a price tag hovering around $17,000 USD depending on your region and dealership, you're getting race-bred technology that rivals bikes costing thousands more. It's an unbeatable value for someone who wants genuine championship blood in their garage. You're not just buying performance, you're buying pedigree. You're buying the legacy of Jonathan Rea and 6 consecutive WSBK titles. You're buying a scalpel that's been sharpened on the world stage. What makes this bike even more special are the hidden details, things Kawasaki doesn't scream from rooftops, but experienced riders notice instantly. Like how the ergonomics have been subtly reshaped for better rider control during aggressive riding. Or how the aerodynamic winglets reduce lift at high speeds without looking like an F1 car glued onto a bike. The mirrors even double as air deflectors, channeling airflow away from the rider's shoulders. Every curve, every bolt, every contour has been obsessed over to make the ZX10R not just fast, but surgically dominant. And the sound, that exhaust note, it's not noise, it's opera. A mechanical aria that sings louder as the revs climb toward that red line. It's a sound that vibrates through your bones, that makes bystanders freeze and listen. It's the kind of soundtrack that turns morning rides into spiritual experiences and nighttime runs into legend-making missions. Yet, with all that rage and fury under the fairings, the ZX10R doesn't forget about refinement. The suspension is incredibly plush at slower speeds, the heat management is excellent for city riding, and the overall fuel efficiency is surprisingly reasonable for a liter-class monster. You could take this bike on a weekend canyon carve or a long-haul trip and it'll do both, one with aggression, the other with grace. It is often said that bikes like the ZX10R are too much for the street, but that depends on the rider. Because this machine doesn't just push limits, it teaches you to expand yours. It's a coach, a weapon, and a partner in crime, all wrapped in emerald green and black menace. And once you learn its rhythm, once you stop trying to tame it and start dancing with it, you realize that this is not a bike you simply ride. This is a bike that transforms you. It turns you from a commuter into a warrior, from a rider into a racer. It doesn't just give you speed, it gives you purpose. So here's the bottom line. The Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R is not here to compete. It's here to lead, to strike fear into the hearts of its rivals, to carry forward a legacy of unrelenting performance and unshakable dominance. Whether you're screaming down a racetrack or pulling up to a meet with your helmet still warm from battle, the ZX10R doesn't ask for attention, it commands it.